and welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video I am going to be talking you through how to carry out a short-term trade using the cryptocurrency exchange Binance. So I'm going to be talking you through how to carry out a short-term trade using the cryptocurrency exchange Binance. Now this is a contrarian strategy, so you'll be trading against the flow of the market. Now what do I mean? I can explain, but better still, why don't I walk you through it? So you go to Binance, and this is the landing page of it, and then obviously you see all the markets that you can trade in. BNB, which is specific to Binance, Bitcoin, obviously, Ethereum, and USDT. So I trade mainly using Ethereum, so we go into the Ethereum market. Now this is the strategy that I use. So you click on the Ethereum market, and then in the lower row it gives you the pair, the last price, 24-hour change, etc. So this 24-hour change really is where the activity is. So we go in there. So you click on it, and then it shows you the biggest gainers for the last 24 hours. And then if you click again, it shows you the biggest losers for that 24-hour period. Now this is the game that I play. So now I look at the biggest losers within that 24-hour period, and then I do a little bit of research on the coin. So let's take this for instance. I am not quite sure what coin that is, and I've clicked on that. I don't really want to go that far yet, so we go back a step. So it was IOST, wasn't it? So we're going to IOST, and then we just do some research on the coin. Things I look at, how long the coin has been trading, and this coin has only been going for just a few weeks. Its volume, so this is probably a bad example, but we'll just carry on with this anyway. An example just to make the point. So obviously we would not be trading this coin because all the figures are skewed. But these are the researches that I do. First, I look at how long the coin has been trading, and I prefer to trade a coin that's been in activity, that's been in place for 12 months or more. So that gives me some reassurance of longevity. Can't say that word. That gives me some reassurance that it stood the test of time relatively within this short market that we have. Cryptocurrencies have only been going since 2009. So you look at the length of time that the coin has been around. You look at the market cap. You look at the sort of activities that is the volume of trade that is going on within for that coin rather, and then you look at the people behind it. Having then done this short research, and it is a relatively short research, so because that therein lies the element of risk. So having then done that research, you then go into the coin. So we go back again because we've had to click on we've had to go back with the cursor. So we go back again, and then you go into the coin. So you go into the coin here, and then it takes you to the landing page of that specific coin. So then obviously this is the landing page. It shows you all the graphs. It shows you the price that it's trading for, the buy and the sell buttons, etc. So the strategy I use is I buy into this token for however much Ethereum I have. I won't be buying this. So I buy into this token for however much Ethereum I have or I'm willing to spend, and then I populate it back immediately into the sell function, and then I mark it up. So then you populate it back into the sell function and you mark it up, and therein lies your margin. I shall show you examples of previous trades I've done before. These are open orders. So this will probably give you a better understanding, a better view of what I mean. So a lot of these coins, leaving aside the EOS and the Verge, these I bought. The EOS I bought to keep, although I'm selling a little bit of it. And then the Verge, I also bought to keep, but I feel that the time has now come to sell it off, because I'm looking to go into ARC block when that launches later on next month. So now, I haven't bought it. You then set a sell order immediately. You mark it up, and then obviously you just wait for it to sell. And that's the short term trade in cryptocurrencies using Binance. It's been proving quite effective for me. I started off in this portfolio with about 3 Ethereums thereabout, and that was about 3-4 weeks ago, and I've got about 6 Ethereums. Well, the value of about 6 Ethereums there now, so it's virtually double your money within 6 weeks, and I've not really been too punchy with it. So there you have it. Trading the contrarian strategy on Binance. Short video. Let me know what you think. I know the video has been a bit stuttering, so apologies for that. I'm getting back in the swing of it. So with that, I shall leave you there and say peace.
Colo mentality.
If you say you be economy, man, you don't be slave man before.
Hello again, and welcome back to the channel. Now, first things first. Apologies that I have not uploaded on this channel for a while, and it has been a good while since I last uploaded. I have been away. I have been away both physically and metaphorically, but I am back now, and hopefully with this video back with a bang. But before that, in the history of in line with the history of the great comebacks, of all the great comebacks, I have decided to make some changes to the channel. Now, some of you may have already noticed that change. It is really one change, a significant change. I have changed the name of the channel from Crypto Quickies to Blackamoor. Now, Crypto Quickies was a good name for the time that it lasted for, don't get me wrong, but it struck me really as one punchline joke, and that joke has run its course. So Crypto Quickies no more. I can't even say the words anymore. Crypto Quickies. So Crypto Quickies no more, and from henceforth, from here on in, Blackamoor. Blackamoor sounds a bit more solid. It has more gravitas, a bit more punchy, seems to carry more weight, a bit more gritty. So Blackamoor it will be. So in line with the changes and in line with the comeback, I've come back with an excellent video for you. And this video is going to be about how to become rich trading EOS, trading the ICOs that is currently ongoing on EOS. So without further ado, I shall just get you straight into it. It's a step-by-step walkthrough process, so hopefully you enjoy it. Leave your comments in the comment section below. I'm not quite sure what's popping up on my screen, so I'll click it off. So leave your comments in the comment section below, and in the next transition you'll just see me talking you through that process. So enjoy, peace, and I shall catch you on the rebound. Okay, so now I am going to be talking you through the processes involved in trading the margins on these crowd sale. So to trade the margins on this crowd sale, you would need 4 websites, which are the 4 websites on your screen. First, you'd need the EOS website, which is the official EOS website, which is where we are now. This is their landing page. So I'm going to introduce you to the 4 websites, and then we go back and discuss them in detail. So this is the official EOS website. This is their landing page, can't get my words out. This is my Ether wallet. Now you would need this or similar ERC20 wallet to be able to send money not money, Ethereum, I mean, to be able to send your ethers to make your bid or to make your purchase, and we will discuss it in detail again. So you'd need your ERC20 wallets. My wallet of choice is my Ether wallet, which is what we will be using, and then you would need this website. This here gives you the countdown of how many. This is an official EOS website too. This gives you an official countdown of how long you have left to carry out the trade. And as you can see here, the countdown continues. We've got 16 minutes and a few seconds to carry out the trade. Now if you look at where I'm highlighting now, it tells you how much EOS tokens you would get per ether. So now it's showing 121 and a bit, but that continues to pull back and pull back as more and more people bid for it. So here is another website. I beg your pardon. Here's another website that does pretty much the same thing. This is a China-based, a Chinese-based, an Asian-based website that also tracks this. But people use this because they perhaps find it a bit more reliable than the official, because this one here is official, is linked to the official EOS website. Is part of the EOS entity. But this here, this China-based tracker website is an independent website set up by somebody. I think they're actually asking for donations if you look at the bottom there. So this tells you how much you've got left. This tells you what you get. You would notice that there's a difference between the figures here. You can go to the current. So we're on round 100 and not 100. We're on round 208 now, and this tells you how much. You see, this continues to change. This tells you how much ethers you're getting per. This tells you rather how much EOS you're getting per ether. This tells you how many people are bidding for it. This tells you how much ether has been bidded, etc. And then this tells you the current going rate, but you can of EOS, but you can ignore this. This is not often accurate. So the key figures that you're looking at is how much ethers you're getting, how much EOS rather you're getting per ether. And then obviously this is the determinant right there. So if this goes into the 2 million that's on offer, that's the 2 million there, then that gives you this figure. But as I said, as the minutes continue to count down, that continues to drop. So now what happens? So now you are in this. You go back to the official EOS website. Now there, what do you need from there? You need a wallet from there, and you simply scroll down. Just go through the process, because we're not going to discuss the website in detail, especially as we're pushed for time because the countdown continues. So you go to where it says Get EOS, and then you click on there. I've already done this previously, so I'm just going to do this and check all the small prints. And then you go in, and why have you done this? You've done this really just to get the Ethereum address for the crowd sale, and that's the Ethereum address right there. So you copy that, and then you take that over to your My Ether address or your ERC20 wallet that of choice, and then you put that in there. That goes in there. Now how much are you looking to spend? So I'm going to say the entire balance, but then I'll probably amend that as it comes through. So I've got that much left in there, so I'm probably just going to do maybe half of that, because I'm buying them in bits at the moment, because the prices are so volatile. So then, having then stated how much you're looking to spend, this GUI, or however you choose to pronounce it, is the speed of the transaction. So So you can push that up a bit, and yeah, so then you say generate transaction, and then it gives you a final opportunity. This is here really is a contract that you're signing for the transaction. You'll click on that. Are you sure you want to follow through? You say yes, and off you go, and that's your transaction right there. So if you click on that, that's the transaction right there. If I refresh it, then it's going to populate fairly soon. So there we are. That's how to carry out a trade. I'll effectively be getting around about 100 or just over of EOS by the time the trade closes. Fingers crossed. But that's effectively how to carry out a trade. And having then completed that trade, once the clock runs down, you simply then go into where it says contract here, and under this let's just get rid of this. Under this select a contract drop down menu, you select EOS, which is here, and then you go to access, which gives you access to the contract. And then what function do you want? You want to claim what you have bought. So you look for the word claim here, and then you select claim, and then which round have you bidded on? Well, you've bidded on round 208. So you go back and you type in the round that you bidded on there, 208, and then you follow through, and then you put in your private key, and then it just writes out the contract, and then the EOS is transferred over to you. Now I'm not going to complete that process for two reasons. One, I don't want to reveal my private keys on YouTube, obviously for reasons that you're well aware of, and more importantly, the sale has not quite closed yet. So I'm really wondering, I always leave it to the last 10 minutes or so, really, but really it's potluck after that, because everybody waits till the last minute as well. So you do see a lot of money piling in. But the one last thing that we could have a look at before we come out of this this section is how that trade is progressing. So remember we clicked on this and it said sorry, unable to locate this transaction hash. Well, if we refresh it now, I bet it can now. So, and there we have it. So that transaction has now gone through. It's been successful, and there we have it. That's how much I've spent. You know, fingers crossed this works in my favor. So I've got two strategies for this. I am buying, as I said, and taking it straight to market. So because EOS, as you well know, is already in public sale, as well as this tender going on. So if the prices at tender is good, then I take it straight to market and then just trade off the margin. That's effectively where the money is. Now this process repeats as soon as this clock runs down. Let's just refresh it. This is where the heart palpitates, because you don't quite know how much you're going to get. You leave it to the very last minute, but you're still not sure. So what is it saying now? And there we have it. It's still going further and further down. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed for around about 100, which would be a good trade. So there we have it. So as soon as this clock runs down, it resets again to 24 hours, and the process repeats. And then obviously you repeat as well. So you continue to trade the margins, and you continue to trade the margins, and that effectively, ladies and gentlemen, is where the money is. So that's how to make a lot of money trading the margins on EOS. Apologies that the video was a bit long, but it is a process, and I needed to talk you through it. So that's the process. There you have it. I shall leave it there. I might well leave a footnote in the comment section to let you know how many EOS I did get eventually. I almost certainly will do that, and I would leave rather a list of the website as well. So all the resources will be listed in the comment section. So like, share, subscribe. Let me know how it went. Apologies, it was a bit stumbling and fumbling and muttering, but it is a comeback video, and I hope you did enjoy it. But with that, I'll leave you with that, and I'll say peace.
Colo mentality.
If you say if economy alone